Got some great new features coming up. We've done a lot over the last year, really focused on COVID-19, COVID-safe workplace, contact tracing, a lot of the flexibility around our desk solution. But we've also got some cool new stuff. So tell us a little bit about the COVID questionnaire and QR code capability that we've got now.
So I think those two bits of functionality are probably going to be real game changers for our clients. Look, you can get QR codes a dime a dozen out there, but it's how they're actually integrated within our system to then deliver to our clients actual real information that they can then use when they're looking at their workplace utilization. So if we start with looking at desk booking, having the QR codes on the desks delivers a massive amount of advantages to the company. The first is that you're then associating that person at the desk at the time of check-in, but you're getting actual utilization at that point in time. And it's also, because it's associated with a specific asset, you're actually knowing that it's that particular person that's actually checking in to that desk because they're doing it off of their mobile phone. That then gives you the difference between booking information compared to utilization information, and facilities managers will want to look at both. From the booking information, do we have enough stock if everybody comes in? But the utilization is, okay, so what are we actually dealing with from the uptake and the utilization of the desks? Do we know for a fact that we can accommodate for a range, but at least we've always got our minimums covered?
Yeah, and I think for me, the QR code piece, whilst it exists in other competitor products, it's not done the same way that Space Connect is doing it. And for us as well, it just provides more flexibility again for the client. We integrate with other sensor partners like XYSense, and we've got some Bluetooth capability through Contact.io and other hardware partners that can provide that automation when it comes to sitting at a desk and detecting the presence of somebody. But some of those solutions are expensive, particularly at scale. And so when we've got smaller clients who are looking for a solution that is really fast and easy to implement and doesn't consume a lot of their workplace budget, then something like a QR code solution also really helps with that scenario as well, which is great.
That's absolutely right. So cost is always something to take into consideration when rolling out a solution like ours. And actually doing your true cost comparisons to say, okay, we've got company A versus company B. They've got this functionality, that they've got this functionality. Everything is listed, but are there costs associated with that? And we don't charge any additional for the QR code functionality. Yeah. The other thing that I think is particularly exciting that we're releasing, and it kind of rolls on from the QR code functionality, is the COVID-19 questionnaire for desk booking. So this is the ability for users of desks, at least 24 hours in advance, to be sent out an email with just a list of questions, yes/no questions, to say, how are you feeling, or have you been in contact with anybody with COVID within the past 2 weeks, whatever the case may be. Clients can actually set those questions for their employees themselves. And if we get a non-compliant answer, like a no, for example, or it could be a yes, whichever the case may be, then that's flagged up to the appropriate authority within the organization, whether that's a COVID task force or a health and safety directorate, or sometimes even HR, who can then look at the response, request further information, or make a decision whether it's safe for that person to come on site or not. Now, some people may think, okay, well, I've forgotten to do the COVID questionnaire, but then relating back to the QR code, at the time of check-in, if there is no questionnaire that's associated with that check-in, that it can immediately take them through to that questionnaire as well.
Yeah, and maybe we need to rebrand it, but one of the things I like about the way we designed the COVID questionnaire piece is that it has that flexibility, as you talked about, which is the questions themselves are configured and designed by the client. Which means when you think about a post-COVID world, there still might be a need for the organisation to ask a series of questions of their employees before they make a booking, and that enables them to actually then change those questions to be more related to their business or their functions at that point in time, and then therefore again those questions can be asked. It could be related to a zone or an area, or whether they normally work in another part of the organisation. All those types of questions can be framed and asked, and I think that's one of the most exciting. Again, the method at which we take when we think about new features and products is the longevity of those, and ensure that they're as flexible as they possibly can be for customers.
So that's coming back to the whole flexibility aspect of the solution, and the very nature of Space Connect being a self-configurable solution. And yes, Space Connect is a one-to-many solution. Whatever functionality we develop will be available to all of our clients. But it's those small little things, those small little gems of functionality that you find within the solution that allows end user clients to actually put their own mark on it and say, you know what, that's a specific set of questions, that's a specific scenario, that's mine, that I can actually configure it there and then, and I can upload my own set of questions to it as well.